Hi, we're back to do another wash day, and I'm sure you can tell by the title of this wash day we're doing something so completely out of my comfort zone. I don't know how this is about to go. You saw it. We're doing a braid out today. It's my first time ever doing a braid out. And let me just give you a little backstory. If you're new here, my name is Niara, okay? I primarily focus, oh, look at that little dog. I'm just looking at my neighbor's dog. I primarily focus on hair content, and I have been relaxed, or had been relaxed, from the time I was about 6 years old, pretty much until last fall. That's when I cut the last of the relaxer out of my hair. And I had stints of like off and on, like stopping and like saying I'm growing out my relaxer, and I never fully grew it out. So just to make the long story short, the reason why I went from relaxed to natural is because I had so many lines of demarcation in my hair, which is where your relaxed hair and your natural hair meet. And how that happens is when you are retouching your relaxer, you're not bringing the relaxer down far enough on your new growth to cover all of your new growth. So I had pockets of relaxed hair and pockets of natural hair. Where those two different hair textures meet, your hair is very susceptible to breakage, and my hair started breaking off like crazy. So I knew I was gonna have to grow it out in order to get my hair to be all one texture again. My goal was to grow it out, relax my whole head like with a virgin relaxer from root to end. But then I was like, you know what? You've always hemmed and hawed, went back and forth about being natural. You're natural now. Let's try it and see what you think about it. So I gave myself from September of last year until December, and I was like, if you absolutely hate it, if you can't get your hair to look how you want, if it's just too much for your lifestyle, you can go back to relax. I just told myself, take some time with it to see. You don't want to make a rash decision, because that grow out process from relaxed to natural is a rough one, okay? I did that. I liked it. We're here now. I'm fully natural. Boom. But I had always thought, like, if I go natural, I'm probably gonna be a straight natural. I didn't think I would ever be doing like braid out, twist out, anything like that, or even have the desire to. Don't get me wrong, I think they're beautiful, but I just never saw myself like wanting to wear my hair like that. I always thought I would want to wear my hair just straight, or when in braid season I'll do like cornrows, twists, or knotless braids. Okay, I actually decided to do this because I took my cornrows out last week, or not last week, literally yesterday. What am I talking about? I took my cornrows out yesterday, and this is what my hair was giving. It was a little bit more defined. I've just been outside and there's a lot of like humidity in the air, but there was like more defined crinkles and whatnot, and you know, loops and whatnot. But I took my hair out, and I kid you not, this is my first time in 34 years seeing my hair look like this and being like, this looks really pretty. So let's go through the products that I'm gonna be using today. I'm gonna start, I need a good scalp detox, so I'm gonna use the scalp refreshing spray first on my scalp to massage and lift up. What is that? I rebuke it. To lift up any dirt and build up on my scalp. And then I'm gonna wash my hair with the detox shampoo from Sacred. I'm gonna use, you guys have seen me use this for the past couple of wash days, I think, or you've seen it at least one time, but I probably didn't film every single wash day I used this, but I've used this maybe like 2 times, maybe 3 times already. I like it. It's from the New Coat. It's a super thick shampoo. It says builds body and shine while supporting healthy scalp. So I'm gonna use these, shampoo and conditioner. You guys know I leave my conditioner in for like a second, not a super long time. Then I am going to deep condition my hair, because I think the last 2 times I did cornrows I did not deep condition, so I want to give it a good deep conditioning. I have another one of my favorite masks from Dove, but this is their 10-in-1 Radical Recovery Mask UV Repair and Glow. So I have talked about on here plenty of times that my hair is very sensitive to the sun, and the way that people's hair gets heat damage from like hot tools, of course, like I'm not saying my hair isn't susceptible to damage from that, but my hair also like is super sensitive to damage from the sun. And so they have this line that has UV repair and also UV protection in it. I'll probably leave it in for like 5-10 minutes. It says you only have to leave it in for 1 minute. That's my favorite thing about these Dove masks. But before I blow dry, I'm going to use the Way leave-in conditioner. This also has heat protected in it. You know what I'm waiting for from Sacred, and I just mentioned that because I'm looking at a bunch of like Sacred products here. They have leave-in products that you can use. Like they have the thermal mist, they have the silk glaze, they have the volumizing foam. Those all have heat protection in it, but they're not leave-in conditioners. I know someone's gonna say, what about the hair milk or the moisture milk, whatever it's called, from Sacred? But I also don't count, like I want something that says leave-in conditioner from Sacred. I use the Sacred Wrap and Set Foam. Justin was using this on his hair when he did his braid out. Also, a few other people in the video that I posted on TikTok were like, use this. And I had the inclination to like layer it, to like use this with it. This is the e.l.f. 3 in Wonder Magic Styling Cream. I had the mind to like combine these, but someone in the comments set me straight, and it was only one person, and they were like, listen, do not layer products too soon if you don't know what your hair needs, because that opens you up to more risk for like the products not meshing well together, leaving flakes all over your head, leaving like a weird cast of product all over your head. She was like, I would suggest you go in with like one product first, and then if you feel like your hair needs more, like later on, like maybe you feel like it's dry, you can add something to your hair later, but not when it's still wet. And I said, that makes a lot of sense. So some people always comment on that. They're like, that's an awful lot of product. I'm kidding, not really. But yeah, sometimes it takes that. I'm using 2 shampoos, something to, the thing is though, this is what I want to say. When you go to the salon, do you be policing how many products they put on your hair? Do you? Because if you do, that's probably why they be blocking y'all from booking again, because you're doing all of this and you should be doing this. so let's walk through what we're doing for this braid out. I am going to dry my hair like 50-60%. I want to do it in small sections so that I actually don't know why. That just is what makes the most sense to me. So I separated my hair into 5 sections. This is also how I'm braiding my hair too. It'll be braided in like 5 sections, but like small. Anyways, we'll get there. I'm separating my hair into 5 sections. 2 little pigtails at the bottom, like near the nape of my neck. 1 section in the middle going across the crown. As you see here, I'm parting it off. That is so that I don't end up with a permanent middle part. Hate those. And then I'll have 2 sections in the front on either side of my head, and we're gonna do it like that. Okay, now I am going in with the Way leave-in conditioner. I did about 3 pumps per section. I just massaged that through my hair, and I'm going to lightly dry the hair. I'm not fully blow drying it, which a lot of people were telling me on TikTok, like do a blow or a braid out on fully blow dried hair. So maybe I'll try that another time, but I'll tell you right now, no time soon. I'm using my Dyson Supersonic with the comb attachment. I think it was fine. I was just noticing my hair was getting caught a bit, and I don't know why, because it usually never does with this. I don't think it has anything to do with the routine. I don't know why, okay? And I don't want suggestions on why, because you wanna know what? I'm not doing a braid out again for a minute. Spoiler, I'm not doing one for a while. This is so much freaking work. My curly girls that are doing braid outs and twist outs, the way y'all look at my silk press routine and be like, dang, your silk presses look so good. And I'd be like, you just gotta put in the work and the time and the effort to learn it. I get it now. Yeah, because this is not for me. As I am recording this voiceover, y'all, I'm sitting here with this braid out pulled up and the 2 ponytails on either side of my head. When I tell you, it feels every bit like a rough Brillo pad, okay? I'm gonna have to go in here and figure out how to get this hair re-moisturized and ready, because I have somewhere to go tomorrow. Just saying all that to say, I love that you guys are so excited about the curly styles, and I'm saying that like before I've even posted this, because you guys have been asking me to do a curly style for so freaking long. So I'm so excited and happy that you guys are, you know, loving the curls and want me to do a curly style. But I can tell you right now, you know, you're not going to see one for a long time, and I have to have some real patience to embark on this journey again. Now, I am separating out some hair in the front because I'm doing 2 braids. It's going to be a part of the style that I'm doing. So it's going to be like 2 braids in the front, and then the rest will be like braided out. So I'm just sectioning off this hair in the front so that it doesn't get caught up, whatever, because I will easily like braid it up when it's not supposed to be, you know? Now, when I sectioned my hair off, I told you I sectioned it into 5 sections. So 2 at the nape, 1 at the crown, and then 2 in the front. Then each section, I did 3 cornrows per section. Now I know my braid out police are gonna say, you should have done plaits and not cornrows. Guess what? I know now. I know now. I didn't have quite as much definition as I wanted. I think that was a factor, but also I'm using the Sacred Wrap and Set foam, and I put that on each section before I cornrowed it, and I could have used more. I think I was very reserved with the product because I was really afraid of putting too much product on the hair and like fully saturating it, and 1, it not drying fully, or 2, my hair like having some sort of like weird film or something on it. So I think next time I need to be a little bit more aggressive with the product. Maybe not aggressive, but just use more, you know? And then some people were also saying like, oh, mix this cream and this gel. And like I was saying in the beginning of this video, I think I'm gonna like take it 1 step at a time and just like kind of go with singular products before I start mixing stuff, because I would be so pissed if I did all this work and like I unravel my hair and it looks like it's snowing from my head. I would be so upset. These perm rods, I got them off of Amazon. I'll link them down below. I also bought a pack that was smaller, but they seem like way too small. I'll link those down there too if you want a smaller perm rod. But I think in the future, if I do these again, I will do bigger braids and I will need a bigger perm rod so that it accounts for all the hair and everything, you know? And I did apply a little bit of a pump of the Sacred foam on the ends too, maybe like half a pump or so before I like wrapped it up and everything. So that is what I did, and it wasn't like a long process by any means, but it is a very tedious process. And for me, the biggest thing was just like when I do a silk press or any other hairstyle for that matter, when I am done with it, like I'm usually done with it like in the same day, unless I'm doing knotless braids. So for me to like, one, not know what my hair is gonna look like, I don't know the end result, that was the thing that was throwing me the most. Because I'm like, what do you mean? You sit here, you do all this plaiting and stuff, and I don't even know what it's gonna look like. That's the craziest thing in the world. Okay guys, so we're done. Let me make some edges for myself real quick. I hope it comes out cute. I was gonna like sit under the dryer, but I don't even think I really need to. Hope I don't regret that later, but I really don't think I need to. I'm just gonna let this air dry and I'll take them down in the morning. And I'm trying to see what else. Do I think I want to put anything else on my hair? Not really, to be honest with you. And like these feel like a little wet, but it doesn't feel like anything that won't dry overnight. This one feels like it's coming out of the thing. It fully was. So let me wrap it back up. I want to spray something else on it, but I don't want to like wet the hair or anything unnecessarily. So I'm just gonna leave it be. I'm gonna leave it be for now, and we will let it dry. And I'll see you guys in the morning for the takedown. I have to get up early tomorrow morning so that if something goes awry, I have time. I'm gonna use the Sacred Nourishing Hair Oil to take my braid out down. Excuse me. Excuse me. Using this to take my braid out down. Because I've seen before people be like, you have to use oil to take them down. Remember, these two are staying in. That's kind of part of the design. Well, I like it. I don't know, but that's what we're working with right now. So let's get to it. Oh, it's so curled up. Oh, babes. Okay, but that's cute. Okay, let's just go. Okay, they're all out. Little bit afraid because it looks like so short, but I think it looks cute. Now I'm just gonna put a bit more of this oil all over my hair, and I'm just gonna start to fluff and separate. I don't listen, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm trying my best. Okay. And also, I appreciate the help in the comments, but I'm letting y'all know right now, I'm not about to go on this trial and error journey with a braid out. I wanted it for this look that I'm doing this week. Later, I'm going to Lollapalooza, so I'm not saying this is the last time, but just don't expect too much, okay? Don't expect too much. This is what we're working with. This is what we're working with. Let me show you the back. Cute. Is it cute? Cute. I don't know. Oh, God help me. This is such new territory for me. I have no idea. And even, like, what if I wanted to do a... No. I will have all the products linked below in the description. If you want to see what I do with this hair during the week, you will want to turn into my hair vlog, which I'll probably post it. This is going up on a Sunday, so it might go up like this week or next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.